TM and Thomas, Team TM and Thomas looks over at him. A little stare down action here. Is this a Lodge Mahal or are we watching a super high roller here? Look at these guys.
Yesterday, which I didn't even think of.
Yeah.
And DQ was first with like a 70-something VPIP.
I was doing a lot of topical stuff, like New England topical stuff.
Weird.
So I felt good about it, but yeah, it's all right. I get an opportunity to do more.
Andrew has a fake Brad Owen calling in right now.
Very strange. I'm getting a phone call, apparently from Brad.
Well, you looked at my phone. I'm not calling Andrew.
I don't know what's happening.
That's not good.
I'm not sure what's happening here. But yeah, was I third on the VPIP or?
I think you were. I think you were like third or fourth. Yeah. I don't know exactly what the numbers were, but
Yeah, it's interesting. You know, it's like
I think it's a vape type, but
as we see the Jiggities versus Ace King here. This is an interesting spot.
yeah, I mean,
Very deep stacked.
There's no right way to play Jiggities, so it doesn't matter what I do.
and people started adding yellows.
There's no right way to play Jiggities, so it doesn't matter what I do.
play twice. Why not?
Just got extra.
Why not?
963 Rainbow.
I like that all three of us, me, you, and Doug, got him tonight. It's pretty fun.
Yeah. No connection here yet, but I don't expect Cedric to fold to one bet, especially not for that price.
You're not the only one.
So Rampage very much hoping for like a 3, 6, or 9. Gets a 9.
Wait a minute.
9 may not be the exact card that you want, but I imagine this is through the pot. I didn't see what happened pre-flop.
Brian Rast is in the super chat. Asked, who's in the booth with Brad and Andrews? Just some guy named Slick Rick. Thank
See
you,
what
Brian.
Rampage does here. He's got to feel pretty good after Cedric checks back, so I imagine he's going to bet, and he might bet fairly large amount.
The overbet.
Yeah.
Snap call.
Good play by Rampage to get the absolute maximum with the Jiggities. There is a right way to play him. Rampage knows what to do.
Lodge Poker Club on Twitter. Go there right now. Enter this giveaway. I'm pinning the tweet now so you'll find it easier.
I didn't even know about that. That's incredible.
It was kind of a last-minute impromptu thing. Can you guess whose idea it was?
Doug's.
That's right.
I love it.
He loves his giveaways. Yeah, so go give yourself a chance. I think we'll probably draw the winner something like Thursday, Friday, something like that.
There you go. Team Sylvia, 3 bets to 150 with King Queen offsuit.
See if J-Stack wants to try to hit a 3 and win a J-Stack. He does call. Ace 4-3. Not a bad flop for J-Stack. He's got a gutter. Not much going on for Team Sylvia here. No backdoor draw. I still expect her to put in a C-bet, though.
David, welcome to the party. Thanks for watching for the first time.
She does bet. J-Stack looks to be counting out a call, which you can't blame him on this board.
Yeah, there's a lot of games.
Timothy Murphy asked, how is the money going to be paid, in so many words? We'll figure it out. You don't have to be in Austin or anything. We'll work with you, whoever wins. For anyone that missed that, just go to Lodge Poker Club on Twitter, look at the pinned tweet. You'll hear all you need to know. $1,000 giveaway.
So the pair of 3s is going to be good here. But does Team Sylvia make another stab at this?
trying to decide, is this a hand that makes sense to bluff with as a part of her overall range of hands. She does go for the $300 bet. Makes a lot of sense. That turn club would deter her from betting with a hand like an ace.
Now we can get the best kind of wine.
Asking for more riddles, unfortunately. That's all I got.
What do we got going on in the back of seat 9? A bunch of wine glasses and a bottle of vino? Usually we're plastic cups or solo cups. We don't have glass. Somebody brought a whole set.
JTN asked something about the website getting updated and hotel rates. Website is very close. The new website is very close to being done. And we are going to have some exclusive hotel partners on there when it's done that will have a nice little lodge room rate discount for you. So keep an eye out for that. We're going to take care of you guys, make sure you get the best rate possible. And the nice thing is, both of the hotels that are going to be our partners, extremely close to the lodge.
Yeah. There's probably 40 hotels within a 5-mile radius of the lodge, and maybe even more. Round Rock is the largest suburb of Austin. Joke of the night coming up after this hand. One if you like it, two if you don't. Everyone knows the rules. Three ways to a flop. Pocket 8s, pocket 10s, and king queen. There's a set for the pocket 8s of the poker traveler, SETI. I think Team Sylvia brought the wine for everybody. Here's a big bet. Purple chips are $500, black chips are $100, green chips $25, red chips are $5, blue chips are $1. Yellow chips on top of Brad Owen's stack is $1,000. Thank you, Bicky Bickford, for the $199.
He's got a reel of his own.
How can you win with the 3 high, he asks.
Whatever you're having.
I mean, I can think of one. How can you win with a 3 high heads up? As we see, pretty interesting board here. Pocket 10s with the diamond. Pot's already $700. SETI put out quite a big bet on the flop, looking to charge those 1 diamond hands. TM and Thomas, Team TM and Thomas looks over at him. A little stare down action here. Is this a Lodge Mahal, or are we watching a super high roller here? Look at these guys staring at each other. Oh, there's a smile. That's the Lodge we know and love. He does jam it in. SETI obviously going to snap call. Team TM and Thomas is actually going to be pretty happy to see 8s here.
Looking for a diamond.
Once your opponent snap calls, set of 8s is about as good as you could expect.
Run it twice, they said. Frank gives the signal to running it twice.
What an interesting situation here.
Diamond or a 10 for TM. There's a boat.
Now he just needs a 10. No luck.
One goes to SETI. So both go to SETI.
Doug is like unknowingly, I think surprisingly, like really good at PLO. Well, I mean, I guess it's not surprising considering he's a world-class poker player, but you don't know him as a PLO player. And he watched, going back to this whole vlog thing, like he watched one of my PLO vlogs, and sort of unprovoked, he sent me a hand from that vlog and was like, I think you might actually want to check this river instead of betting this river because we have removal to, you know, he started going into it. And I was like, okay, well, maybe I'll send it over to my coach and we'll get back to you. And then my coach, Dylan, who is a coach at Upswing Poker, ran this sim and got this massive output from the sim. And of course, Doug was right. It should have been a check instead of a bet on the river. And even Coach Dillon, you know, when we were talking about it, because it's one of these hands where you have the blockers to the nuts, so just barrel away. But based on the side cards, Doug was sort of intuitive enough to know that you should probably check back on the river instead of fire the third barrel. And Coach was sort of in agreement with me before running the sim, and the sim agreed with Doug. So I think you guys will be all right in the booth here.
Brad, we've got a chat member of Chatsville wants you to give a shout out to his son Braden, who literally watches every video because he wants to play just like you. It would be awesome to give Braden a shout out.
All right. Well, shout out to Braden.
There you go.
Can't turn that down. That's for sure.
Aaron Gillespie, there you go. That's for your son Braden. Yeah, so Andrew will be on the felt on Thursday playing PLO with Doug and Brad in the bunker, and then you'll all three be in the bunker on Sunday for the final table. Now, I mentioned to Brad, you know, final tables for tournaments are tough to stream because we don't know when a final table is going to hit. It could hit at 8 p.m. and we could go on like usual, or it could hit at midnight. So you guys, you know.
The later the better.
All right.
Let's go.
All right, I love it. Flights, you don't have early Monday flights out, so.
Who cares?
This is an interesting hand developing here. We have top pair plus flush draw versus top 2 pair plus second versus second pair. Matt times 2. Wisely out of
Matt
it.
times 2. I love that. That's awesome.
Is there an inside joke I'm unaware of?
Full
Wow.
house.
Oh, no. Someone's going to get wrecked here, and it's going to be nobody because
We'll see.
because I thought that 2 people had trip 10s at least, but it's just Radley now with a full house, and Tim and Thomas with top pair and the busted flush draw. There was another 10 in there, right? Earlier?
Matt
They're
times 2 folded a 10.
Matt times 2 was like 10's no good. We're out. They got out just in time.
He doesn't know how wisely he got out of there right now. He's kicking himself, thinking, "Oh man, I folded a 10."
It's very not Brad.
Brad stops giving F's like after.
They're talking about you.
Let's hear what they're saying.
Yeah.
Very innocent.
What did they say?
I don't know. Probably something good.
No chance.
All in to call here for $772. A very specific amount. I don't think it's right. I see at least 4 blue chips over there. Getting a pretty good price here. If he has $770 here, which, let's see, looks pretty close. $772 to win 3.2 thousand. Top pair here. Downside is you have spades, makes it less likely that your opponent has something like that. Backdoor diamonds get there as well. Tough one.
TM is a crusher. He's a Lodge legend, and when he makes this all in,
You think he's going to find the fold here, or you think he's going to have to call it off?
I think he's gonna find the fold here. He's reaching for a chip though. He folds.
He does. Good fold.
I just want to read this.
I think that king was a mystery there, so it was definitely you're not folding king's pre. Yes, Racer Nerd. And shout out to you, Racer Nerd. You had such a busy job last night, and all the other moderators in the chat. We really appreciate you guys policing this chat, and we take pride in how good it is. Let's watch this hand, boys. I think this one, little birdie told me. Birdies never lie. That this one could be a doozy. Said he juices it on up to $45. I flat call with the crabs from the small blind. Rampage and Wolfgang also going to go duck hunting.
Not very many ducks out there to hunt, though. Only one left.
Yeah, it's possible. Anything is possible, but how's
I
this
see
flop
it.
taste in the window?
Ooh, that's a nice flop for 5-2 of spades.
Especially if you're setting. But I'll take my hand. 135 to go. Action on me.
In the past. You in the past.
Half hour delay. We're here. Man, that guy's good looking. I know Seti pretty well. We play a lot of poker together. Pretty wet board. Definitely could have spades. Want to charge him to get the other hands behind the fold. So I'm going to juice it up right now. 375.
Bianca with $4.99 super chat. We'll give Rick and Mike rides to the lodge for pinwheels. Here's an all-you-can-eat moment.
Quick shove from J-Stack.
Yeah, Seti rips it right away for 1.2. I say, team, we're all in.
Let me ask my partner how many times
Who's winning?
Mike with the set.
Who's winning this pot, chat?
I said, Seti, I got a set. How many times do you want to run it?
Drop a 1 in the chat. If you think Skull Mike's taking it down with a set, drop a 2 in the chat.
Also a 3 for a chop, because we're running it twice.
I was going to say the same thing, and a 3 for a chop.
Yes. 1 for a scoop, 2 for a loss, 3 for a chop. Let's see what happens here.
Yeah, you have to. I wanted to run one. No, we're doing it twice. We should run twice. Dude, I don't know. I think gut shots pretty hard.
Poker Traveler.
Oh, someone says, wow, referring to Skull Mike. Dude, you don't look like your voice would sound like that. I would love for you to elaborate on that. And that's a bad turn for the 5-2 of spades.
I'll take it.
1 out,
One
no
for
luck.
Skull.
2 for Skull.
Scoop for Skull.
Well, he could have hit the straight
A little
flush.
bit of a spoiler, but
Sorry.
it is hard to hit a 1-outer.
Couldn't help myself.
Very hard to hit a 1-outer. Have you ever hit one?